Hey guys, it's Afro Mac here, Afro or Mac for short, and welcome to Would You Rather. Now, I thought I'd try something a little bit different today. I'm sure you know how Would You Rather works, but if you don't, I'll explain it. So here we have two options. For example, would you rather always be hot or always be cold? Now the good thing about this Would You Rather game is that every time someone answers a question, it gives you a percentage of how many people said what. So for example, I'm going to answer this question just to show you. I would probably, I don't know. I'm going to say always be cold. Because hint hint, I'm Canadian, so I actually like winter. Don't judge me. Always be cold, that's probably, oh wow. So 59% of people agree with me, and that's a good thing. Maybe a lot of Canadians play this, or people that live in the Antarctica. I don't know, I'm not sure. Let's move on to the next question. Alright, so would you rather be able to only speak in lolz speak, or be able to only type in 1337 speak? I have no idea what either of these mean. I'm gonna say lolz speak. What is 1337 speak? I don't even know. I probably shouldn't have answered that question. I probably should have just skipped it. Well, let's move on to the next one. Alright, would you rather be the head chef on a luxury cruise liner, or be the head chef in the White House? I prefer cooking for the president. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I make a pretty mean grilled cheese sandwich. Just ask around, everybody knows me. So let's say the White House. Am I right? I am right. 58% of people agree with me. That's a good sign. I mean, who wouldn't want to cook for the president? Obama? He loves grilled cheese sandwiches. I'm sure of it. I hope he's not lactose intolerant. Alright, let's move on to the next question. Would you rather open a can of whoop ass on a fool, Mr. T, or would you rather pity a fool? Let's see. I don't know. I mean, I heard that cans of whoop ass are pretty expensive. Those things are like $4.99 for one can, so I'm just gonna pity a fool. Oh wow. We got some violent people. Alright, let's move to the next question. If you had a kid, would you rather die when your kid is very young, or have your kids die before you? I'm gonna have to say the most natural thing for this, which is probably die when my kids are young. Yes, most people agree. Well, a lot actually, 76 to 24. Well, I'm glad most people agree with me on this one. Let's move to the next question. Would you rather be named after a car or be named after produce? I'm gonna have to say car. Nobody eats fruits and vegetables, let's be honest here. Let's go for the car. 81 to 19, that's the most one-sided answer I've ever seen. But I mean, hey, really? Fruits and vegetables? Don't eat fruits and vegetables, they're not good for you. Let's move on to the next question. Would you rather only use Comic Sans or only use papyrus? I actually like Comic Sans. I'm gonna go with Comic Sans. Yes! Well, I'm really good at this. Either that or I'm just like everyone else. Either way, I'm taking it as a compliment. Move to the next question. Would you rather be Nyan Cat or have the ability to make any rage face your choice? Well, I mean, Nyan Cat can fly in space and poop rainbows, and she's half a Pop-Tart. I'm sorry, that sounds a lot better than making any rage face. And besides, rage face, what is that? I don't get angry. I don't get angry at anything. Nyan Cat. Oh. Well. Now don't I feel awkward? Oh, actually, I meant to say have the ability to make any rage face. See what happened when my mouse moved a little bit and I clicked Nyan Cat by accident. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Chat. Would you rather not be able to wear clothes or not be able to speak? I'm sorry, I love talking. I have to. Naked. Naked it is. Easy. Yep, 57. Everyone likes being naked. Everyone likes being naked.
Everyone likes being naked.
Don't ask me how I know that. It's a very private thing. Alright, moving on to the next question. Would you rather be unable to experience sadness or be unable to experience anger? I feel like I would be better off not being able to experience. This is hard. Sadness or anger? Sadness or anger? I'm gonna say sadness. Nobody wants to be sad. I don't want to be yes. See, nobody wants to experience sadness. At least I hope not. Alright, let's move on to the next question. Would you rather have knee-length hair or have a 1 foot tall mohawk? Knee-length hair. I'd rather have the mohawk, because I mean, at least I could shave it off, right? It's not like I have to keep it forever. Mohawk. Yeah, actually, I don't think either are so bad. I wouldn't mind having either of these things. I wouldn't even mind having both of them at the same time. Next question. Would you rather have an incredibly nice car or own a personal helicopter? I'm gonna have to say helicopter for this one. I mean, I've never been... Flying wise, I've only been in a plane I think once or twice, and I was about 6 or 7 years old, so I don't really remember being on a plane. And I've kind of always wanted to travel, so I'm gonna say helicopter, because I've been in a car plenty of times, but never been in the air too often, so I'm gonna say helicopter. And that is pretty close as well, 48 to 52. Let's go to the next question. Would you rather have the voice of the opposite sex, or have the muscle mass or body build of the opposite sex? I'm gonna have to say voice, only because I think it'd be very funny if I looked like a guy and sounded like a girl. Yes, and I'm right with this one. See, who wants to have boobs? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's do one more. I'll do one more and then you guys can do the last one. Would you rather sleep in a room a little too warm or sleep in a room a little too cold? I think I'd rather sleep in a room that's a little too warm, only because as much as I like the cold and I like the winter, I hate being uncomfortable when I sleep. And see, if the room was a little warm, I could just sleep naked, right? Look, that's another point for being naked. As to where the room was a little too cold, I'd have to wear a winter coat to bed. Nobody wants to do that. So I'm gonna say a little warm. What? Okay, clearly I know nothing. Alright, I'm gonna have to try to sleep this one off in my room that, you know, is a little too cold apparently. But let's see what you guys have to answer. And the question for you is... I said the question for you... What happened? Guys, the game's frozen. Alright, restart. Alright, this one's for you guys. Would you rather be married to someone who doesn't love you, or be married to someone you don't love? Make sure you put your answers in the comments, along with any other games you want to see me play. And if you like this video, make sure you're there for the next one. My name's AfroMac, Afro or Mac for short. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.